EastEnders has been hit with enough deaths recently, but official spoilers for next week's episodes of the BBC soap suggest one family is going to struggle as they become distant from a loved one. Could a new theory from express.co.uk indicate this character is going to die? Aaron Monroe, played by Charlie Wernham, has been residing in prison after being arrested earlier this year on EastEnders for terrorism charges as he was part of a plot to set a bomb off on the square. Ever since he was sent to jail, the member of a far-right group has had limited contact with his father, Harvey Monroe, Ross Boatman, and his sister, Dana Monroe, Barbara Smith. As official spoilers have revealed, they will make another attempt to see the troubled character behind bars in upcoming scenes on the BBC soap. This could be one of the very last chances they get to see him alive. The drama begins during next week's installments of the weeknight serial drama as Harvey and Dana return home after making a visit to the prison. They are clearly disappointed, however, as it's revealed Aaron cancelled seeing them as he is struggling to cope behind bars. Though, later in the week, everything is turned on its head when Harvey ends up going to see his son in prison and the father and son come face to face. It was the patriarch of the Monroe family who reported his child to the police, so tensions have been fraught between them, but Harvey is shocked to see the condition Aaron is in. What he hasn't realized, having not seen his son in several weeks, is Aaron is being beaten up by other inmates for his inclusion with the far-right group. Harvey is devastated to see his son's face all bruised and is shocked to discover nothing is being done to stop the violence. The patriarch of the Monroe family is ready to tell the officers on duty about the abuse Aaron is being subjected to, but the youngster doesn't want a scene. He tells his father he is fine and he just wants them to spend some time together so the inmate can enjoy some normality before returning to his cell. As they sit and talk, it could be quite a somber meeting as Aaron could know this is the last time he is going to see his father. A new theory could suggest he is going to be killed by the men who have been beating him up for the past few months. Just like what happened to Jags Ponasar, Amar Adesha, last year, the Monroe family could be told Aaron has died behind bars. Both Harvey and Dana would be absolutely shattered by the news of the attack and the consequences which have followed in the aftermath. The father and daughter will have to come to terms with their loss, and Harvey will feel an immense sense of guilt over his son's death. As he reported him to the authorities, Harvey would feel Aaron's death could have been averted if he had got support for his son on the outside. However, he would not be able to change recent events, and seeing her father so upset, Dana could reassure him he did the right thing. Dana could explain Aaron was beyond any help they could have given him or sought out for him, and he needed to be in prison to pay for his crimes. The youngster could decide the family need to put their efforts into getting justice for Aaron, his death being from prison in recent months. Joining forces with the Ponasar family, Dana and Harvey could launch a petition for an investigation to be conducted into why the prisoners died. But will they get the answers they want, or will their efforts prove to be fruitless as they are told the truth about Aaron's death? It could emerge he had been looking for a way to release the anger he had for being embroiled in the far-right group by picking fights with other inmates. Aaron would have never have expected to die, but the pain and eagerness to fight could have been his way of dealing with living behind bars. Unfortunately, those men who were fighting him would not have known this, and they could have been fed up with him constantly goading them. This could have led to one of them taking matters into their own hands by silencing the young Monroe man once and for all. He also might not have expected things to go far, rather wanted to warn Aaron he wasn't going to put up with the fighting. As he comes face to face with his son's killer, will Harvey be able to let go of his guilt, or will he want revenge? This twist could also see the Monroe matriarch arrive after she has been referenced by her family on screen but never seen. The actress who plays Dana, Barbara, has spoken out on a new arrival turning up in Walford as she thinks it will bring a whole new dynamic to the show. Barbara explained, "I'm desperate to meet Donna's mum. I think we'd learn a lot about Dana if we saw her interact with her mum, and I think she harbors a lot of resentment. Whoever plays her would need to do a great East End accent. If I could choose anyone, it'd be Olivia Colman because she's amazing. I did a radio play with her when I was 11, before she's gone to Hollywood, and she was so great," the soap star added in an interview with Express.co.uk. But will she want answers over Aaron's death too, or will she blame Harvey for her son being killed?